downtown Memphis, Tennessee, where he has been tracking the river levels and also discovering some never before seen views. Andrew, I do hope that you at least brought your blue suede shoes down in Memphis.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually pick up a pair of blue suede shoes while I'm here because I don't own any. But I'm sure there's going to be no shortage of options here in Memphis itself, a beautiful city. We've enjoyed our short time here so far. And yeah, it is absolutely no secret whatsoever that the big, mighty river behind me, which, as you mentioned earlier, the Measly River now, is very low. The water level setting a new record low here in Memphis just days ago. Just when you thought it couldn't get any lower, it continues to fall. And that's actually revealing some hidden treasures, if you will. I want to take you on a little bit of a journey, just a couple of hours to the north of Memphis here, still along the Mississippi River. Take a look at some of the video that we shot yesterday coming from Tower Rock. It is an incredible landmark and has now become a really popular tourist destination. It's a small town of about 200 people whose size has now quadrupled at times thanks to all of the folks coming in to take a look. So this is located in Perry County, Missouri. The population, again, has more than quadrupled the past couple of weeks as tourists are flocking to this rock, which is now fully exposed. So the water is so low at times that you can even walk right up to the rock itself. And many of the people that we ran into there were from the St. Louis area, but we've seen posts online in certain groups that people have been coming from as far away as Kansas City, Missouri, and even parts of Indiana to see this and take in this unique view. So when we visited, the water had risen somewhat thanks to some recent rainfall. However, with a good pair of wading boots, it's still very easy to cross the shallow water and reach the bottom of the rock. And everyone at the site that we've seen has said so far, the view is absolutely worth the trip.
I think it's pretty impressive. I don't think you're going to see it exposed like this. I've never read or heard anything about having this kind of exposure due to low river in my lifetime.
Yeah, impressive is absolutely the word for it when you see it in person. The pictures online just do not do it justice to give you the size of the scale and how massive it absolutely is. You really got to, again, see it in person just to get the scope of how low the river actually is there.
All right, Andrew, we know you're going to be there for a couple of days, but we talk about the new record low in terms of water level. When was the last time the river has even been near this level?
And how much rain is it going to take?
Guys, we have to go.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. So essentially the last time the river was this low in Memphis, that was clear back in the early 1900s, the 1920s and the 1930s. So we kind of think of this, remember we always talk about a 100-year flood. Well, in the case here, it's actually opposite. It is more of a 100-year drought. So it's been a while, but it seems to be another cycle that's coming back through.
How much rain is it going to take in order to see this, get better, for conditions to improve?
Yeah, that's a great question because it's so low and it's so massive, the river itself, running clear up from Minnesota all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. You think, how much water are we going to need to refill this thing? And everyone that I've spoken to, from the National Weather Service to the Army Corps of Engineers, says it's going to take months. It's going to take several months of steady and moderate to heavy rain to fill this thing back up to the way it used to be. Guys?
All right, Andrew, thank you. I know we're talking about the economy, what it's doing for us here in the Quad Cities. Thank you for joining us live right now.
And let's get a look at our local river levels now. Right now, the Mississippi River here in the Quad Cities sitting at just about 4 feet high this morning. That's down ½ a foot from Sunday, and it's 11 feet below flood stage, which of course we appreciate when it's below flood stage.